Continuing on, we were in a wide-legged seat. The track you want is called Behold. Start there. Walk your feet in. Soles of the feet to touch. If you feel very tight and rounded, like there's no space in your body, then I would ask that you get your blanket and get a little bit of height. Holding the ankles, begin to flutter your knees. Loosen. There's no force. You're loosening. Each drop of the knees is an exhale. X, 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 X. As your pelvis loosens, your spine rises. As your legs loosen, your heart rises. X, 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 X. Keep softening your face. Keep softening your shoulders. Keep softening the grip you have on your hips. It doesn't matter if your knees are very high or very low. It doesn't matter if your heels are far out in front of you. Loosen each little exhalation. Let go. X, 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 X. Inhale to pause, sit tall. Keep your heart high and drop your belly back. And inhale, rise. And exhale back. And inhale up. Just as we did when we were kneeling, that spinal flexion rolling through the pelvis, rolling up through the heart. Exhale to inhale. X to in. And whatever can loosen, if it's an eighth of an inch of your movement, fantastic. Just a little movement. Drop back, rise up. And we are getting more and more clarity through the center of the spine, through the Sushumna, through the limbs, to the spine, to the brain. Inhale up, exhale back in. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, sit tall. Hold the breath in, press your knees down, heart high, chin in, Mula Bandha and Jalandhara Bandha if you know where to go. Pause. Exhale deeply, stay still. Stay totally empty. Pause. Empty. 3, 2, and letting go. Big breath. Unfold your blanket so that you can lay down the length of your spine. You have a little bit of padding. And then lying back, your knees are bent, your feet are flat as though set up for bridge. That's exactly where we're going. Elbows down, lift your hips. Exhale, roll down. Inhaling up, exhale down. Opening the front of your pelvis, strengthening the backs of your legs. Opening the fronts of your thighs, starting to get a current from your feet up through the front body to the chest. Any pressure in your low back, any tightening, put more weight in your feet and your elbows. Just for 4, for 3, for 2. Inhale, rise to pause, stay. Lift the left hip a little, right hip a little. Exhale, roll down, turn your palms open and be still. 2 big breaths. The front body energizes us and wakes us up. Turn your palms down. Lift your hips, thumbs towards each other, and come back down onto the backs of your hands, a little tilt of your hips. Draw your knees in and straighten your right leg long, and then the left leg long. X, 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 X. Each exhale, draw your low belly down towards the floor. Head and shoulders are relaxed on the floor, and your legs move like pistons. X, 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 X. If you need to, you take your legs a little higher. If it creates any tension in your low back, the heels and the legs extend up. Or if you can, legs straight out. Keep the low belly engaged. Gather it in, gather it down. 30 seconds. Concentration gather right around your navel. Feel it get warmer and more concentrated. Maybe it gets a little louder. 10, 9, 8. Two legs out. Inhale. Hold there. Stay 5. Point your toes. 4, 3, belly down. 2, and feet to the floor. Release your hips. Turn your palms open and rest. Feel how the center of your body, your navel point, is the center of your sensations right now. Rather than resting and dispersing that sensation, I want you to breathe it in. Find it, gather it in, and put it anywhere in your body, anywhere in your day that you need more. Breathe it in, gather it, don't let it get away, and then take it where it's needed. You are building prana, vital life force, great ability and health. Gather it in, feel it in the center, and then take it where it's needed. 2 more times. Relax the shoulders and the hands. Let the effort out of your body. Walk your knees in to hold your shins, and roll up and roll back. And go 10 times. Walk our feet back. And right now we're on the track Karuna, and we'll start that track over. Give ourselves a little bit more time. So we're at the beginning of the track called Karuna on your playlist. And come up and come all the way flat down to the floor, using your blanket as a pad for your pelvis and your hip points. Walk your thighs back and a little bit longer. Thighs back, tops of the feet down. Hands further back. Tips of your fingers are just behind your shoulders. Elbows in. And you inhale, peel up for a cobra. Firm down through the legs, tops of the feet clear. And on your exhale, draw your belly into your body and just fold all the way down. Reset your hands, elbows in, and rise up part way. We'll actually start out with the forearms down, elbows under the shoulders. Find a whisper of ha. Keep exactly that breath, but close your mouth and send that breath right out your nose. you do, keep the breath going. Broaden your collarbones. Firm your tail down towards the floor, the navel into the body, and let it lengthen your spine. Keep working the legs clearer and stronger. If you have more space in your low back, take your fingers wider than your mat, up onto your fingertips, and rise up. Still a bend in the elbows, the heart high, the spine long, chin in, the head over the heart. Tail down, legs firm. The work is in the legs, not in the low back. Rising tall. If you need to, keep that breath going. Come back down to the elbows if you need to. Keep the breath. We're going to find the full pose. You're going to work towards this one through the month. Palms are down, finding a baby cobra, firming. You're not at your height. You're not as high as you can go, but the legs are strong. Chest is broad. Three, two, inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Turn over your right shoulder. Back towards your right heel. Exhale, find center, come partway down. Inhale, rising up. Turn left and pause. Hold the breath. 3, 2. Find the center. Exhale, we'll go one more. The whole set. Inhale up. Turn right. Firm the legs. Stay. 3. Stay. 2. Finding center. Exhale down. Inhaling up, and turn left, stay. 3, firm the legs. 2, and find center, rolling down. And this is where you'll have your strap. Slide back into your child's pose. Hips back, arms long. Now if your shoulders are tight, you have a strap between your hands and lift it up over your head. If your hips and knees are tight, you can use a block to set yourself up with a big, beautiful modification. Pausing there. For the full posture, as you work towards it during the month, interlace your fingers, tuck your chin, and drop your head to the floor. And breathe into your upper back. Take your thumbs as far overhead as they will go. And keep lengthening your body down over your thighs. Big breathing into the legs, into the back. Keep finding space up through the back body. One more like that, all the way up. All the way in. And bringing your hands down. Sit yourself back up. And come into an easy cross-legged seat. You're almost there. So, one way to think about this, where we are at in the sequence. Legs are crossed, hands on your thighs, circling. Is that we've opened all the channels from the spine out into the periphery, the front body, the back body, the sides. Inhale as you come across the front, exhale through the back. Pause and reverse that circle. And now with all those openings clear and steady, it's as though the container that we are is ready to handle a little bit more light, a little more amplification of what we've got going on. So you're going to sit up tall, fold your thumb down to the base of your pinkies, hands over the thumbs, right down back beside you, Exhale, cross. Inhale, overhead. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. In, X, in, X, in, X, in, X. If going over your head stirs up a shoulder injury and it's not a good choice for you, you stay right in the center. X, in, X, in, X. And then you just take your hands up as high as they are appropriate. And when you're ready, they just go further and further back. Listen to your body. Move with your ability. If as you do this you feel any forward tightening of your spine, you're just going to quickly grab your block and get a little bit taller so that you can continue with more freedom in your spine. So you're all set. As it loosens, it quickens. Up, inhale, pause the breath, be still, let it settle. Exhale, hands down to your thighs, shoulders up and down, in, X, in, X. Going tenderly enough and lightly enough that you're releasing tension, creating circulation, not creating tension. Five, four, three, two, and pause. So the first thing we want to do is roll that out. Turn your chin to the left shoulder, down and across. The right shoulder to all the way up and over, to the left shoulder and down. So from the spine we go up through the neck, through the throat, creating openings between the body and the head that they can communicate easily and completely. Chin at your chest, reverse your circle. Inhale as you go up and over. Exhale as you go across the chest. Go slowly enough to feel how many connections exist between the head and the neck and the throat and the back and the hands and the tongue and the face. Chin at the chest. Last big gesture, we put it all together, we're ready, we're awake. Seated this way or kneeling, shins down is a little more stable. That block comes between your heels, called rock pose. You're going to interlace your fingers. Women cross left thumb over right, men right over left. Hands up to 60 degrees, and then exhale down to 60. X, in, X, in, X. You're not going overhead. You're reaching your knuckles forward as though sliding them up and down the wall in front of you. Each exhale, belly to your body. Keep going steady. This is you inviting a little larger volume in your life. This is you handling a little different pace. This is you creating an intensity in your stillness that's full of love and care. Interlace your fingers straight up and find that ha. Close your mouth, out the nose, last breath. Belly back, tail down, arms straight, shoulders down, palms spread, go. 3, 2, inhale deeply. Hold the breath in, stay tall, reach, heart high, chin in, belly back, tail down. Lift your chin, exhale, shoulders, elbows, and palms. And sit with your hands open. Stay right here as we go into the last track of our sequence.